reporters start to peel away. It's not exciting anymore. It's grim and depressing. But even that isn't nearly as awful as what's about to happen. Slowly, at first, and then with all the speed and intensity of an avalanche, the media and then the public begins to turn on her. The headlines go from being kind and sympathetic to indifferent description of just how long the fruitless search had gone on to active cruelty. Doesn't the mother seem like she's taking all
Mamma
this?
sei carica pure
Well,
hai un
doesn't she seem suspicious? The headlines of a lit match thrown into a tinderbox. The conspiracy theories start flying online. Internet sleuths intent on getting to the bottom of this, finding a more believable angle. They unpack the details of the case in the most unfavorable light imaginable. Did she smile during that press conference? There must be some kind of ulterior motive here. There must be some secret underneath the surface. And as you'll find out later, there is. Just not the one anyone here would expect. The mother is still getting hundreds and sometimes thousands of messages every day. But the tone of these messages has changed with the media's depiction. I know what you did, you monster. You can't keep getting away with this. How can you live with yourself? Killing your own little boy. Did you dig a big hole for him, lady? I didn't dig a bigger one for you. But the messages are nearly as chilling as the maniacs who show up in the house. It starts with shadows, figures moving through the bushes at night, barely visible in the glow of the porch light. Then come the sounds, the dull thud of rocks against the siding, the occasional crash of something heavier smashing against the window. In one instance, someone even shot at her side. When the police came over to investigate, she sensed an undertone of, "Everything always happens to you, doesn't it?" underneath the sympathetic smile. Her car has been ruined by horrific graffiti multiple times. The tires splashed, the windows cracked, the doors keyed. Every single way that a person can suffer an indignity, short of physical violence, she seems to be suffering. She even sees YouTubers and podcasters hiding in their cars, filming her as she takes out the garbage for B-roll in the documentary about her deceased wrongdoings. She cries too much. She doesn't cry enough. Then her eyes look like murderers' eyes. What should even take all the pain that comes with being awake over the horrors that invade her dreams? Well, it's only ever one dream, actually. She's there on the day that her boy went missing, standing with the other moms at the edge of the playground, watching her little boy. Except in the dream, nobody has a face. They're all black and smooth, with voices that sound like muffled nonsense. Her son calls out to her, and then, at the exact same time that he did on real life, her phone starts to ring. It's her husband again, her soon-to-be ex-husband. As though trapped by the certainty of the past, she steps away and answers the phone, moving liquid slow. Her husband's voice comes through the microphone next to her ear, and hears nothing. She turns and sees him gone. Not just him.
As the morning sun, putting the tide in the rising.
Everyone, as though she's completely alone in the world. She dashes over in a panic. For her, that dash is in torturous slow motion. The words of the other mom ring with haunting clarity in her ears. I think they just went down the street. In a blade of panic, she scrambles into the slide, her breath coming in shallow gasps. Her hands slip on the smooth plastic, her knees banging against the sides as she crawls forward. But this time, she doesn't see a faint light through the side, just an all-consuming darkness yawning before her, pulling her in like a void. She doesn't stop to think. That's why she fears it. It's false. It's fake. Unmistakable. She needs to keep going. But inside, the slide feels like a desperate and terrible infinity. Endless loops in cold, dark metal. Every time she feels like she's getting close to seeing her son again, he gets just a little further away. Then, everything slips out of reach. She bolts upright in bed, gasping for air, her nightshirt clinging to her sweat-soaked skin. She knows she has to go back. It's not just a dream. It's something new. her fingers curling tightly around the metal rungs. They feel cold and damp. She pauses at the top, and suddenly every ounce of courage, she throws herself forward, face first, her arms outstretched over her sides. The world glows as she hurls downward, the slide pulling her in faster than ever should. And then, she the threat of a deep cave, supermarkets. The walls and ceiling closing tightly around her, the hard rock pressing against her body. She can't move, can't even wriggle her arms loose. She screams into the void, but the sound feels swallowed, crushed by the suffocating darkness. There's no echo, no sense of space beyond the tiny prison she's trapped in. She now knows that nothing's in her hand. She just can't to someone claustrophobic, what I just described is probably worse than an eternity in hell. But that's simply par for the course when it comes to SCP-1562, also known as the carnivorous slide. An anomaly where the questions it raises are every bit as unsettling as the few answers we have regarding its nature. To the untrained eye, there's nothing amiss about this particular anomaly. It's a metal tube slide, 11 feet long, 3.4 meters, and 7 feet high, 2.2 meters, and it can otherwise completely non-anomalous program in a location that, for your own safety, will remain undisclosed. There's a good chance that even if you use the slide, you may not fall victim to its anomalous effects. That's because these effects are only activated when someone uses the slide in a very particular way. Namely, sliding down it on their stomach, face first, with their arms at their sides. When this condition is satisfied, the victim will disappear at some point during the slide, vanishing without a trace. To this day, despite the Foundation's best attempts to capture the phenomenon, it has never been directly observed. I cannot stress enough that this is very much a one-way trip, too. Nobody who has gone down the slide and disappeared has ever been recovered. Even when the Foundation has sent the D-Class personnel down the slide with a tether attached to their bodies, the tether has been mysteriously cut when the person disappeared. All of this begs the unsettling question, where are all these people going? The best that the Foundation can estimate on this is that it's an extra-dimensional space, which has largely been described as an extremely cramped, cave-like environment where life ceases to work and